Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining out, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. What's going on, Bass?
So what's going on, everyone?
Yep. So let's say what's up, Keith, Wendy, Wayne, Super Six, Julie, Sue. What's up, everybody in chat? Nice to see you guys on a Thursday evening. What's up, Wig? So I'm gonna drop the boom. Yep, Bash, you gotta mute your laptop or whatever you're listening to. So how's everybody been? Yo, what's up, Chase, Lakea? Blues and G Music. What's going on this evening? So I've been thinking Thursdays is like a pretty good day for because nobody else is doing anything. So I think Thursday is the day I'm gonna do like live streams. Except every third Thursday of the month. Because me and the wife are gonna start going to trivia at a friend's restaurant. It went last month. It was pretty fun. So cool weather from storms. Yeah, I dropped the link in chat. So,
Dude, I'm not listening to nothing. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I just heard my voice on your coming through your thing. Yep, I can hear you. What happened?
Nothing.
So, Bass, how's your fishing been going?
Excellent. Excellent.
You've got your license already, or are you doing it illegally?
My what?
You got your license already?
What license?
The fishing license.
Dude, I have that shit every year. I actually got to renew it. It's up at the end of the month.
See, I can hear you. Why can't I hear you? What's up, Louis Z? How you doing? Yeah, so figured do it like live. Nobody in our group is who really does a live on Thursdays. So except like I said, except every third Thursday. That's me and the wife day. We're gonna go do some trivia. Which we got our team got our butts kicked last time. It was all like Gen Z, Gen X trivia and shit, and we got so many of them wrong.
Now I'm pretty good at that stuff.
But
that seems like a couples type deal.
Oh, look who we got here. What's good, Red?
What up, Red?
Dude.
Oh, you got a UFO shining in his truck right now.
Where are you at tonight? So let's see. What's up, Keith? What you hanging out with the Riddler today, Chase?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Perfect.
Bathed in
Why
green
you
light.
said hanging out with the Riddler?
Yeah, you bathed in green light right now.
Yeah, I just think it looks cool, man. I do it for the aesthetics.
Hey, what's up, Gene? All right, the Chase will be back. I know he will. So
He'll be back. You gotta pump some quarters in the machine.
There he is. All
right. Y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, boys?
Shit, chilling, man.
Shit. We already got you traveling right now.
Man, I've been down here in the oil fields down here in Texas.
Damn, isn't that Don Johnson's territory?
Bigfoot, Yancey or something? Bigfoot? That's what the place is called, Bigfoot.
So you going to you making it to that conference?
You know what?
Apparently the conference in August. I think they said that it's going to they're doing over 400 tickets now.
Yeah, having a hard time.
Dude, they could probably get 1,000 people to go to that shit, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, freaking you annoyed me the other day, freaking telling my damn boss about that shit.
Whatever.
I'm looking at, well, you're blowing my secret, dude. I was gonna use some excuse.
Whatever. Yo, he uses. Well, I'm not gonna get into that, but you have every right to take off, go to a damn conference.
Man, he was a little salty when he found out that I'm gonna be off Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, that's just the way the schedule falls, isn't it?
Yep. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm taking off for our birthday. Then 2 days after that, I'm going to see Bill Burr at Bethel Woods.
Memorial Day weekend.
I think Bill Burr can't come into my backyard and me not go there.
You know. Rachel had sent me a screenshot of an article earlier saying that Bill Burr said that if Johnny Depp wins the case, which he fucking obviously is, that everybody deserves. Everybody should give him an apology, and he's right. Like,
Well, give who apology? Bill Burr?
No, Johnny Depp. Bill Burr said that if Johnny Depp wins the case, he is owed a huge apology from everybody, and I agree.
Yeah, man. I know it's a funny meme and stuff like that right now, but that whole her taking a deuce in his bed was hilarious.
It's not even that, dude.
Like, it wouldn't have been hilarious at the time when she was doing the shit, but
the whole like, how does your lawyer, right, ask a question? The guy answers the question, and you object to your own shit and saying hearsay. Like,
yes, I've seen that.
Like, did they get this guy just out of law school? He's like, yo, listen,
man,
we need you out here and do this thing.
Nah, man, he's one of those court appointed attorneys that come in all disheveled and shit, tie all messed up, one sleeve on the jacket, paperwork everywhere, hair all messed up.
So like, hey, yo, want to get in on this high priority case? Yeah, sure. Threw his ass to the wolves. Then you got the judge shaking her head at the like the end of the day and shit. Like, I can't believe this shit.
Oh man, I was gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
There's a damn song on TikTok now, Johnny Depp song. It's funny as shit.
No, I haven't heard that one yet. What's going on, Ralph? Miss Lakea?
Hey, Lakea, how are you? What do you got printing over there, Bass? I hear it in the background.
I told you already something for him. All right, so my coworker that was on the show last week, Molly Hatcher, she was walking out of the job and found a little baby turtle, and she's like obsessed with it now. So I'm 3D printing her something to go in her little aquarium that she just bought for her.
Yeah, Rachel kind of took over aunt duties, I guess it was, and opted to babysit it for a little while. And the whole time she had the kids like, its head is going about underwater. Yo, it's a turtle. It'll be fine. Even if it is a baby turtle.
Man, you should see the size of this one that's out at Philippine Lake, man. Holy shit, that's a damn dinosaur. Sitting on the boat, I just so happened to look down, dude, and he came from the bottom and surfaced up. Yo, his back was like, you seen the size of the pizza that I made for you earlier? Like, that's the size of his shell.
Yeah.
Damn dinosaur.
Yo, did you watch that video? Because I just got a message from Kev. Did you watch that video I sent you a little while ago?
What video?
Pull up your TikTok. This kid is like, I really wasn't paying attention to what the kid was saying, but there's a dog walking behind the kid, and it's like messing with the curtain. And when it backs up off the curtain, you can see a damn sad Bigfoot face in the window looking at the kid. Great.
What, the shit you just sent me?
Yeah, I think I sent it maybe a half hour ago. What are you looking for now? Yeah. Sorry, we're getting quiet on you guys for a second. I was looking. Oh, the thing.
Man, what the hell is that?
I told you.
What the hell?
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I have logged out all my stuff on my computers and stuff because of something last week, but I would log in and show it, but It's like 10 minutes to log in all my stuff. So
If that's real, I don't even know if that's a Bigfoot, dude. That shit looks off.
it kind of looked like, all right. So you know the footage of the guy got where it's like looking at him. He's like in his tent and it's looking at him through the top of the tent.
Yeah.
It kind of has that face.
You're not able to bring this up, are you?
Oh, shit. Let me see. I'm gonna have to log in the Facebook. Okay. So,
Waiting for something.
Two.
You seeing
What
if you
happened?
can bring it up. Nah, somebody asked if you could bring the video up. Dude, that's interesting. It don't look like no damn Bigfoot though.
Oh, I'm not monetized. I'm not gonna get strike, so I really don't care.
What happened?
I said I'm not monetized, so I'm not gonna if they strike me, I don't care. You know what I mean? Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. If that shit is real, that shit could have reached through the window and grabbed that kid.
Now, let me zoom
Like
in.
it's no more than 2.5, 3 feet behind him. If it's real, there's something there though.
Zoom in. Okay, come back to StreamYard, share screen. Microsoft tab. Shooby-dooby-doo. All right, we're gonna make it full screen. All right, so now you see where this dog is? Like I can't get it any bigger. You can't like zoom in on the thing. But you see where this dog is? The dog's gonna move, I think, back this way. And you're gonna see something right here. So play some audio with it too.
Taiga border forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and
Shit, what Hold up. 1 second. What did I just do? Hold on, stop sharing. What the hell did I just do? I clicked on the wrong thing. Give me a second. All right. I'm back. Where the hell? Okay, there we go. I'm back on it. Sorry about that. Go back to StreamYard, share. Remember, guys, I'm a rookie at this. Share.
We'll post a link in the stream in the chat, dude. Anybody's welcome to join in, man. You're all welcome.
So I pause it on the face. Right there.
Get back up.
See that? So play it again.
the biome we chose was the Taiga border forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and
See that shit? The eye, see the eye reflecting right here, the outline of the face, the head. Dude.
That actually looks like a brow, bro.
Where? Right here?
Oh, that looks like
right
that
here.
could be like, nope, a little up. Like you see the angle that his ear's on? Go from the tip of his ear going, yep, that way. That right there looks like a little further down than that.
No, I think it's more
looks like
right
a brow.
here. No, I think it's more right here. Like this is the outline of the head, outline of the face, a little bit of a nostril here, the deep set eyes and the reflection, whatever reflection from the camera or the light from the house.
The environment chose was the taiga border forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and
Interesting.
I can't know.
I think they caught something there. Hold on.
Yeah, but
You hear my oldest son.
I'm thinking if the dog was that close, the dog should have reacted a little differently. Maybe.
Yeah, see, I sent that to
I'm thinking
Chaos. He's like, yo, dude. Hear my oldest son going off on his Xbox. What's up, Focus Up? Arlene, how are you?
Sue says she took a snapshot and zoomed in. Definitely a Bigfoot head.
Yeah, it looks like the face that that dude caught looking at him in through the tent.
Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, did you get the one video I sent you where it was like 500 drones all in sync?
Maybe. Let me take a look. Doing things. What the hell is this? Like, we send each other so much random stuff.
Let me know if that could have actually been a little bit bigger.
Oh shit! You know what? You know what? Damn! Can I bring up my damn Insta?
I haven't seen any good stuff on Instagram lately. I think the pages I was following, they just vanished.
It's not that. I'm looking for.
No, what I sent you came through TikTok, I believe. But I'm saying, like, usually I find good stuff on Instagram, but I haven't been anything good lately.
No, I was. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to log in like 50 million damn things. I hate being one of those guys that has like a million windows open. Chat's open, guys. Hop in. Shoot shit. I want yo. Hey, Miss Laquette, how is your husband doing? I know he's in the sticks. Wonder if he caught some shit. That'd be pretty interesting. Bass and I have been sent some photos by Miss Carol Edwards, but we want to kind of hold off on those until Walt can get a look at them because they've been caught on the cameras in the back property, and I think these things are taking advantage because he ain't there. From the looks of these damn pictures. What would you think, Bass?
Oh yeah, there was something big there. I can't really look at it because like I was trying to look at it on my phone and like it'd be a lot easier to look at them on a screen than my phone.
They're like, oh, he's not here. Yeah, all right, let's go. Yeah, well, he's down in Bama. Dude, I haven't been south since I was like 10 years old. Gotta go back. Actually, that conference would be the first time since. All right, we'll be Bass and I will be 38 in June.
I'm going down to Alabama. It was all right. It was a bit of a culture shock,
So
but it was all right.
28 years.
Like, it took I forgot how long it took us a while to get down there. But we get down there at like 7:30 in the morning. I'm ready to get out of the car, smoke a blunt, whatever. And one of my cousins I'd never met before came freaking running up on me on the damn horse. I was ready to punch the horse out.
No, hey, focus. I like Jeff's stuff. Dude, he posts so much stuff. It's hard to because
It's hard to keep up.
It's hard to keep up with his stuff. Like he does great content though. I love Jeff's stuff, and I will promote it. I didn't know that Cryptid 911 was formerly the Cryptid Brothers. They got awesome stuff over there too. Been listening to those guys. I just figured that shit out. I just kept seeing like cryptid because I sometimes like my kids get on my YouTube and they just subscribe to stuff. So I'm like, oh, Cryptid 911, it's just popping up. And I said, well, we're finally real. I'm like, wait a second. Oh snap! They changed their name. Then I started listening to it again. I've been listening to those guys since they started.
Oh yeah, one of the best. There was two of my favorite episodes of theirs was the one where the guy was in the park with his buddy and he seen the dog man looking through the trees at the kids playing pinata.
And
then the second one was when the truck driver had that shit running side by side with his truck and he pulled that gun out and he shot it in the head and he seen it drop like a bag of rocks.
Yep, because he said he shot it with that round that like splits open into like a star shape, right? I forgot what the hell those are called. And he said he hit it inside of the head. Shit. What didn't he say? Didn't he say that happened in Pennsylvania?
Oh, I don't remember where he said it happened. I don't remember where he said it happened. And then you have the encounter where I'm pretty sure it was two cousins. They were out fishing, and the Bigfoot basically bulldogged the one cousin and broke his ribs and everything like that. And there was a whole cover up. That was a pretty good one.
Let's see. I love those kind of shows when it's eyewitness accounts of like the guys in the black shoots that show up after like encounters with cryptids and stuff. I love hearing those. Like, yo, these guys in these black military garb like hopped out, fucking ran into the woods, like. That intrigues the hell.
Oh yeah, because stuff like that gets your wheels turning, man. Like, all right, so this is some kind of agency, but who are they attached to? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it Bureau of Land Management? Is it Department of the Interior? Is it Homeland Security? Is it a mixed bag of all of them?
I would focus, but that's Jeff's stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna step on that man's toes.
Yeah, if you want to see it, just go right over to Jeff's channel.
Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, go check out Jeff Nodenly's Dogman Encounters with Jeff Nodenly. I can never pronounce his last name. I'm sorry, Jeff, if you ever listen to this show, but yeah, I wouldn't step on his toes like that. That guy, he does great stuff, and I don't want to, like, you know what I mean. But if you guys want to see it, go over there and check out his channel.
And he's big into the government cover-ups where they're like people getting attacked by packs of dogs, wild dogs, and he's really good at finding that stuff.
Yeah, he's a hell of a researcher. It's all out there to find, man. You gotta look it up. Get off social media.
Yeah, that shit'll rot your brain.
As you notice, I only on like Facebook now. I only post like Bigfoot memes and shit like that. Dad jokes.
I post shit I find funny.
Yep.
and a whole lot of conspiracy stuff. Dude, don't you know I got
Wait a minute.
dude,
Wait a
in the
minute.
last
Focus.
3 days I had independent
on.
fact checkers flag like 4 of my damn posts.
Hold on. Duke killed a dog, man. And trophy pose within. I've seen those pictures. Those are floating around on Facebook also. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They are pretty good pictures. But if Jeff is the one that broke that story, I don't, you know what I mean?
What's up, Big Cole?
I don't want anybody feeling any type of way about it. But no, I know the pictures you're talking about. Snapchat Messenger. All right. Which messenger? God, because I got like 3 accounts now. Switch account.
And then there's a bit of a. I'm pretty sure if anybody was watching DW's live stream last night, he put in like a little clip of a. I don't know what the hell it was. It was supposedly a dog man like looking at somebody through like night vision. It looked like night vision. It was like standing there looking at them, then it moved off. I've seen that. I think about a few days ago, but I forgot where I seen it. It might have been on Facebook.
It's funny. I'm sending stuff to myself. James Watson sent James Watson a message. All right. No, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, focus. We do video reactions, but like if the person's already on YouTube and they're already doing it, like that's we don't want to step on anybody's feet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like the man did his research into it. We're just not gonna hop in and like piggyback on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
But I will definitely promote, go over and check out his stuff. We try to if we look at stuff, we try to do it stuff off of YouTube or stuff that other guys aren't covering. Let's see. Turquoise and Sasquatch said there's a story on Facebook about the guy killing it in Africa, and it says it's a rare brown spotted hyena. See, that's what I'm saying. All right. So here's my thing. So say somebody came out with a picture of a creature that they just shot, like a dogman or something they just shot or something like that, and they had a pretty decent looking picture of the creature. Somebody would try to say, oh, no, that's bullshit, it's fake, or that's from a movie, something like that. I think that's why a lot of people don't come out with the evidence they catch, because they're afraid of that type of crap, because it happens all the time. Sean G, what's going on, Sean?
Yeah, dude, if I had great evidence, I'd be worried about putting that shit out too.
I'll tell you what, with the camera on my damn phone now, man, I can catch the plaque on a Bigfoot's teeth. This thing is crisp.
I'm about due for an upgrade.
This thing is crisp. Is it supposed to be nice tomorrow, or is it supposed to rain?
Southern County is probably gonna be raining.
Oh, because I was gonna say bring a telescope over.
Dude, I'm working.
Yeah, when you get out of work.
Listen, after dealing with all the idiots, I'm coming straight home.
Stop running, Kira.
Not gonna care.
You just well, you just turned into a robot on speed.
Chase us sent me a message.
Yeah, indeed, Dave. Like, if you, this camera will pick up it's the self-facing camera. If you haven't trimmed your nose hairs, man, that shit'll catch it. And I mean, like, deep catch it. Like I really haven't tried to take any selfies yet because I don't like the way it looks. Hey, what's up, Tina? How are you? I don't know, man. So, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to talk about? Because me and Bass, between Bass and I, that's 30. That's like 70 something years of give or take research we've done on fucking everything.
Nah, it's not 70 because we really didn't start till like about 40 years.
No. Because I started looking into stuff after that shit we saw on what I saw on Wirtsboro Mountain. And we were going into 6th grade. We were like 11.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm gonna
what?
send you
What?
a screenshot that Miss Wendy Wilson caught.
Yeah, that's what I just sent to me. Oh,
Okay.
That's what I just sent to myself. Let me see.
That does look like some Planet of the Apes type stuff, man. Now that you get close into it.
Yeah, it does.
That's just crazy. But I tell you what, if that shit wanted to, that shit would essentially. My thing is,
That shit could have snatched that kid out that window.
or the dog.
You know what? That's what it was. It might have been looking at that dog. It was getting ready to snatch him. Then, So yeah, it's the screenshot. Yeah, shit. Imagine that looking in your window, middle of the night. It's crazy how they caught it though. Like I don't think I would have noticed it. Who's that? Wolf. What's going on, sir? You in service area now?
My thing is,
Come on, someone call. Well, I don't have a call in, but I have a stream. I'm dropping the stream in there. So if you guys want to talk about ghost cryptids, shit.
Aliens.
You know what? Hey, let's have a live topic discussion about my interview last week we had with Molly Hatchet. What did you guys think of that? And the photographic evidence that she gave us of the handprint on her shoulder.
ass. You get that text I sent you?
Yeah, I got it.
Is that you seen that? Have you seen that picture before? Is that real?
Dude, you know what? I was scrolling through something earlier and I seen that. I don't know what to make of that, dude.
Yeah, it was on B Moss's, man.
If it's a Bigfoot, it's a little skinny.
Yeah.
It looks like
Dude,
it could be tall enough, but it looks a little thin.
Yeah. Even the baby though, the baby looks pretty legit.
I don't know. It's very interesting though. I'll tell you that.
100%.
Where is this shit? All right, just give me a second. I'm trying to look for something, guys.
So Chase, what do you think of that bass I caught yesterday?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little jealous. I was gonna go to Walmart and buy a reel immediately just to show you up because I'm in Texas. But I thought better of it. And I said, I'm not gonna be petty like that and embarrass them. Needless to say, I was jealous. It was a nice bass.
You'd have went out there and fell through a dock again.
Man, if you don't hush, don't be hating. You seen them big monsters? I'd be rolling them bass valleys in. Yeah, man. But them bass look different. They're built different up there than ours.
Oh yeah.
That smallmouth look good. I'd hate the crap out of that smallmouth.
Yeah, smallmouth was a little over 3.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you eat smallmouth?
Nah, dude, I don't.
Bass doesn't
I
eat
don't.
fish.
I don't eat fish.
He had a
You gotta be
when we were younger. He had a bad experience with a piece of fish that still had a bone in it, and it got lodged in his throat, and he had to eat bread for like an hour.
I was about to say it had to been something because you the only black man I know that don't like fish.
I don't like it.
You left a pause there for a minute, buddy. You had me worried.
I get that shit all the time. People like, dude, you love fishing, but you don't eat fish? No, I don't eat fish.
Shit.
So why
dude,
do
I
you eat
love
fish?
catfish.
Like,
I
why are
love
you asking me
catfish.
dumbass questions?
All right, so I'm about to share on screen the photo from the interview with Molly. So, guys, see that?
No.
Dude,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah.
dying. Like I've been hoping I see something, bro. I'm in some dog man Texas ass territory now. Up in these old fields. I swear I want to see something.
Are you on like a busy road? Is it like super busy where you are?
No, it's like 25 miles from I-35. It's off in the boonies, man. Like you got to go down these long dirt roads out in the middle of these big fields and stuff. And it's, you know how the Texas terrain is. You know, all the bushes are only like 8, 10 feet high, whatever, but it's thick. You know, it's just creepy. There's this one area I went to and nothing but old oak trees and deep up in there, man. It looked creepy. Like I was walking around my light and we sit on these dirt roads. Like you get down there sometimes you're sitting on the dirt road and it'll be like you and maybe 4 other trucks and you'll be lined up in the middle of nowheres and it's quiet and everybody's got their engines off and we're all just sitting there waiting to get called in to dump our sand. Dude, I keep thinking, I'm like, dude, this is like the perfect place for a fucking dog man to come and like harass the drivers or fucking people. So I've been doing is I've been talking to drivers now. So I just get out, I'm starting to talk to drive. I just started this yesterday, so I'm gonna start talking to all these drivers and see. I talk to 20 drivers. You know, it's a good chance I can get 5 stories maybe. You know, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that all night tonight.
Even if you talk to 20 drivers and you get 1 story, it's still worth it.
Yeah, no,
So-
100%.
My wife's father, he's a tractor trailer driver, and a couple of years ago he had a friend come up, and I think his name was like Dale. So me and Dale sitting outside in front of the barbecue and shit. We're him sitting out there messing around, and I asked him, I was like, "Yo, you are a truck driver, you driver? Were you ever seeing anything weird?" And he starts telling me like all the UFO sightings he's had and all that shit. It was really, really crazy stuff he was telling me. And then, well, the other night I'm at the store getting a cup of coffee, and I stop, and 2 sheriffs walk in. Right, I don't care. I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm like, "Hey, officer or deputy, so let me ask you a question." I was like, "Yo, I have a YouTube channel where I talk to people about paranormal stuff and weird stuff they've seen, anything like that." I was like, "Yo, what's the weirdest thing you ever seen?" He's like, "Weird? Well, there's a town called Lumberland." He began to tell me that there's a town called Lumberland, like I don't know, it's not that far from where I live, but
Oh
he
yeah,
got a
Lumberland's
call.
very very close.
They went out on a call. This guy was out like babysitting his friend's house, and the dude said there was somebody walking around the house and shit, and the cameras on the property caught what looked like he said he described it as like, the girl from The Ring, caught that shit standing in the woods and then like disappeared. It was one frame of the picture, one frame of the thing, and then didn't see it after that. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." Yeah, I will stop a cop in the middle of the street and be like, "Yo, listen, tell me a weird story. I know you got one." Like that one
Bro,
cop I saw.
I just talked to a state trooper this morning getting burritos, egg burritos, and state troopers in front of me. And I started telling him, I'm like, yeah, I collect a lot of stories, blah, blah, blah. I talk about them on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what's the weirdest thing you ever seen? You ever seen anything like real crazy on the road? And he was like, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. I'm like, no, like more specific. Like, have you ever seen like, hairy creatures, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, anything crazy, like unexplainable? He just got quiet. He didn't make fun of me or say anything. He just got real quiet and looked at me, and he was like, "Nah, I ain't never seen nothing." And he just kept walking. And then me and him started talking about guns, and he got comfortable again.
Oh, Bass, didn't you have?
Now you gotta hit
Parkway
him with that. Have you
Entertainment
ever seen a? Oh yeah. See, when you're talking to like a state trooper or someone like that, you gotta ask them very specific shit. Like, have you ever been called out on a black dog incident or a black cow and see the reaction?
No names,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
I had
asked the
a
trooper
yeah.
that one time. Very close, and
Uh
I told him,
the answer was LOL, yeah, and then no response after that. And this
well,
is a New York trooper.
it wasn't a forest ranger that clammed up on me. It was a DEC officer.
Oh,
But
okay.
I did talk to the forest ranger that works our area one time, and he hasn't been back in it since. Yeah, we were sitting up. Like my boss don't give a shit. He'll ask a question. So like he believes in Bigfoot and everything. We had there was 2 DEC officers that came in. And so he just flat out asked me, like, "Yo, you guys ever been called on like a Bigfoot call or anything like that?" And I'm standing right there. The younger guy, he was about to say something because he perked up his mouth and was about to say something. But I was standing in an area where I could see the older guy. He looked at him like, "If you say something, I am going to chew your ass out." And he just clamped right up. Then the state forest ranger came in and we asked him about Bigfoot. He was like, "Well, technically, I believe in Bigfoot because he was like, you can't deny the domal ridges that are being caught in some of these prints and footprints and handprints and stuff like that." And I think there's only in our area. I think there's only like 3. Well, I only see the one truck, and I always see that guy, but he never stops in anymore after that line of questioning. I'm real tempted to, because truth, I'm cool with all the DEC. They come into my job and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
when I'm out fishing, they don't even stop. They just the only reason they stop, like, "Yo, you catch anything yet?" Nah, not yet.
because they know you're so familiar with the area. You're in the area. They're so familiar with the area. Like, oh, that's such and such from the restaurant
Hmm.
over there. He's fine.
Yeah. Now there's this one officer. I'm waiting for him to come in again because he'll talk to me. Like even if he's in uniform, he'll talk to me off the record on the shit. And I want to ask him, has he ever been called out on? Because I mean, like, I've talked to this dude about some of the shit that he's done. He's walked 7 or 8 miles into the woods looking for hunting stands and shit like that.
What was
So I'm
he?
just
What kind of officer is he? DC?
DEC.
For anybody that doesn't know, that's what Department of Environmental Conservation.
Yep, the Department of Environmental Conservation, also known as the Eco Police,
Echo
ECO.
Police.
Yeah, they have it right on the truck. ECO Police.
Oh, yo, Wolf. Focus up, Axe. If you got the strap with you.
Hey, yeah. What'd you say?
Focus up, figures, Axe. If you got the strap with you.
Yeah, I always got the strap. I got the strap and I got the beast. I got both custom built, drum, fucking crazy, insane looking gun. So yeah, I got something for that ass. Yo, I'm thinking the next time I run into one of these state troopers or these police officers, I'm like, hey, can I talk to you about? I ask you a question. I'm gonna tell them this to see if I get a response. I'm gonna be like, hey, have you ever seen like a really big fucking black like dog, wolf? I don't know what it was, but I seen something crazy, and it was wolf sounds like fucking buffalo. Yeah, y'all ever get reports of that? I want to see what he says. I'm gonna ask because I see him all the time. I see state troopers every morning, so I'm gonna start asking and see if I get a response.
Yeah, I'm about the troopers around here are gonna start recognizing my car, man. Because I asked them every time I see a cop out of this car, I ask them, and plus, not to mention, I got I got a sticker on my back window that says Bigfoot hunting permit. So if I do I got pulled over a couple months ago because I was leaving work and I like sped up to like 40, I guess a little too fast for the state trooper. And he pulled me over. He walks up and he stops by my back window and he looks at it for a second. Then he walks up. He's like, "Oh, where are you going?" I'm like, "Going home." "Oh, where you come from?" "Coming from work. You just saw me pull out." He's like, "Oh, well, you went a little too fast." And then he comes back with my shit. He's like, "All right, man, just slow it down a little." All right. I'm like, "Cool." He starts walking away. I'm like, "Officer, have you ever seen anything weird?" He's like, "Nah, I haven't seen it. My wife's into that shit, but nah. So I take every opportunity I'm going to get because you never know. Somebody's going to tell me a good story one day.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to. I get so caught up in work that I just don't think about doing it as much. But every time I start doing it, I always get really good conversations. I always send everybody, I send them to, everybody's channels, and stuff. And it's just good. It's just really cool getting to meet a bunch of different people. Even if you don't get a story, you still get to, connect with people. And that's always feels good.
Mm-hmm.
The truckers of America is an untapped community of people with just strange ass encounters. Just being on the road for so long, you're bound to see something, whether it be a UFO or some kind of cryptid or even a ghost or something like that. Like these people probably have some real cool ass, scary ass stories. But you know what? A lot of them probably don't want to talk about them.
Yeah, I really want to kick myself in the ass for not, talking to people more. But I know that it's doing the oil field right now, and the way it's set up, everybody stages up. So there's a line of trucks. Sometimes 10, sometimes 15, sometimes 4, but everybody has to sit and wait. So a lot of times the drivers get out of their trucks and talking shit. So I'm gonna take advantage of this and start talking to them all. I wish I knew Spanish, because I bet them cats got some really good stories.
No, I don't. I know just enough Spanish to know when somebody's talking shit.
Dude, Rosetta Stone, man. That shit I have you talking Spanish real quick.
But yeah, I keep like 9 or 10 business cards in my wallet. So if I do see like officer, I like, if you ever come across anybody with some stories or anything like that, boom, shoot them my card.
And you know what? Those ones that you gave me, I put like 5 of them out at my job, and they all got taken.
Really?
Nobody's ever came back and like said anything, but they've all gotten taken.
Dude, I tell you what, if you guys want, you can send me some of your cards, and I'll talk to people, and if they got UFO cameras or anything like that, I'll hand them your card. Tell them to give you a call.
Shit. Hey, UFO sightings right up my alley.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was thinking. I'll get one of Vault's cards. they had some damn dogman shit, I'll send them his way. But if you guys will send me y'all's cards and stuff, I'll pass them out to people that have stories. Like I'll get a story and give it to that person. You know, I won't just hand them out willy nilly, but that way you get a higher percentage of receiving different stories if you want.
Yep. I appreciate. Yeah, I'll send. You gotta send me your address. I'll send some out to you. Plus, I gotta get some more printed up because I think Vault needs some more, and I want to do some with this with the whole new design I came up with.
What you do is whenever you go to send Vault Biz or whatever you do, send me. You know, what Tom talked to Vault, we'll all get connected. Y'all send me so many, and I'll send you my address later.
All right. Yeah, that works. No, truckers aren't strange. You know what? Your trucker, they're an interesting bunch. I admit that. Some of these guys are funny. Some of these guys are funny as shit. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you another thing. These truckers out here, they nasty as hell. I'll tell you that right now.
But now, yeah, like in the early '90s, man, that's how our Bell made his bread and butter. The truckers. That's who was listening to him every night because that's what his time frame was when they'd be on the road was midnight to like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Something like
that. Yeah, that was his bread and butter hours. I admit, I
was gonna say I got me a new CB. So I'm about to start chatting it up, boy. I'm gonna get some CB stories. That'd be fucking cool. Like if I could record the CB story, oh, that'd be awesome.
Dude, all you need is the voice recorder. Like you start talking to somebody, you start pop that voice recorder on.
Yeah, I mean I can do it on my phone. Yeah, I can do it on my phone, but I definitely want to get one of them good ones.
That'd be pretty cool to hear. Like a actual conversation between truck drivers talking about a paranormal story. I think that should be cool as hell.
Oh, dude, especially on the CB with that dialect and that sound. Oh, that'd be
with that. Like, yo, I saw this messed up UFO one night. Yeah, that should be. I think that would be cool as hell, dude.
Yeah, you know, the truckers, they got that slang, boy. That sounds funny too. I've been listening to them guys cracking up, man. They some crazy characters.
Dude, I just thought of the content for your channel, man. On stories on the road with Red Wolf.
Yeah,
and you record you get the permission to record the conversation with somebody, but you record it like say you're talking to somebody through the CB and you record that whole conversation with the walkie sounds and all that shit. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. I need to get. I'm gonna start doing. It is cool, man. I'm gonna start really putting a lot of thought into that, and then we'll do that, and I'll get the mics and stuff also, so I can do a video record too, like sitting down with them or something. You know, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, cause I'm deep into the paranormal, and I can't really say I've heard anybody do that.
Tony Merkel had the trucker podcast thing that was pretty good. He ain't really doing anything with it that I've noticed lately, but those were some really kick-ass stories he had with that trucker podcast he did.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about doing yours being like on the road conversation between you and another trucker on the fucking CB.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I think I'm gonna have to invest in a really big ass antenna, like a good one, so I can reach out there.
I think people would love hearing something like that.
Dude, you can probably download an app or something like that that'll fucking do that for you.
Yeah, definitely could.
I mean, I'm sure people still talk on CB because when the apocalypse happens, that's gonna be all that's left. That and ham radio.
Yeah.
Morse code, man. Morse code. Either that, you start flying cool. Letters like pigeons. I hear you loud and clear there, good buddy.
earlier, there was a bunch of guys talking, and I let out a howl. We was all getting that money, we spilled up with sand. So I let out a howl. I was like, "Oh, Red Wolf, baby, let's get this motherfucking money." Everybody started going off. That shit was funny.
Triggered. All right. So on screen real quick, I'm gonna bring up the picture that Molly sent us. So share screen with some thing going here. Microsoft window. Boom.
Man, what the fuck?
What? What's the
Got
problem?
like a centipede crawling on my floor. It's getting warm
Alright,
outside,
everybody,
man. All
what's
the
on
bugs are
this-
starting to come out at night.
All right. So in the interview with Molly last Thursday, this is the photo me and Bass received. She felt like she was being held down and then snapped this picture of her shoulder a little while after. Now you tell me.
About an hour later.
Those look like fingerprints to me.
Oh, that's 100%. That's a fingerprint, a palm, but it's weird. It's weird shape. It's almost like it's not like I don't know, dude. It's weird looking. It's only what, 3 fingers? No, it's 4. You see a thumb anywhere?
I see something. There's like something right here, like that looks like a red spot. That might be part of it, but it's definitely a weird outline. Like it's fingerprints, but I don't know what the hell this could be.
I don't know. That's
Maybe
a creepy tattoo. I know that.
Oh, that's Gears of War, man.
That's what?
Gears of War.
Gears of War. What is that? I don't know nothing about Gears of War.
Xbox, dude. Xbox game.
Oh, okay. No, I remember that, but I don't remember that. So it's been a while.
You need to get back in gaming. Because we're going.
Dude, I wish I could. I ain't got time for that.
Listen, I don't either, but I try to make time. I try to make time at least to play at least 1 round or 2 rounds a week to take.
Dude, just for me to get my truck set up so I can play in there, Wi-Fi, the whole 9 yards, bro. I'll be $800,000, $900,000 in the hole.
Nah, dude. Like you got unlimited hotspot. I'd run this shit off.
No, if you got unlimited data, you can run an unlimited hotspot.
Yeah, you can run it off.
You can turn your phone into your hotspot.
Yeah.
So I can connect my PlayStation to my hotspot on my phone.
Yeah. As long as you're in a good service area, man, you'll be fine.
Well, I don't know. I feel old because I only got a PS4.
Don't feel old. I'm still rocking the Xbox One, man. I'm not upgrading yet. I'm not around enough to warrant buying another $500 system.
I just can't get myself. Every time I want to go do something like that, dude, all I can think about is a different gun I want. I can't help it. Like I'm like, dude, screw that game. Screw taking my wife out to dinner. I'm gonna buy a pistol. You know what I mean?
But yeah, guys, this is.
Y'all got quiet on that one.
Because
it's a pain in the ass to get a pistol to York.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought it was because I said instead of buying my wife dinner.
Nah. See, I'm a cook, so I cook. But no, yeah. The plan is to when my youngest is out of kindergarten, because kindergarten is free in New York, whereas like some states you have to pay for it. I think we're gonna move down south, either Tennessee, Alabama, or Georgia. I don't know about being close to LBO though. I'm kind of thinking like Georgia. We're out. No, Alabama maybe. You moving with us, Bass?
I'm thinking about it. I need to change the scenery.
Is David Wilcox in the chat, right?
Yes, he is.
All right. Hey, David, if you would, man, can you email me? 'Cause I tried I think I tried emailing you. I don't know, but I need to get a hold of you. But if you email me at chase4ace, that's the number 4, chase4ace at gmail.com, I'd appreciate it, man. And thank you for the platform, buddy. Fast, true.
Northwest South Carolina. See, my wife doesn't want anything to do with the Carolinas for some reason. Oh,
North Carolina's not bad.
I'm thinking Georgia or Tennessee, and I'm going to train my German Shepherd to be a Bigfoot dog. Yeah. South of it.
Yeah, I want to move somewhere where I can fish all year round.
Hey, is it just me, or does it feel weird not doing the ball thing last week?
No.
Man, I was noticing it. I was like, shoot, man.
Now that man wanted to go out in the woods. Oh, I hope he caught some shit, because I think he's gonna come back with some good stuff. He's in Alabama, right? So I think hopefully.
Tell you right now, man, in about another month or two of this oil field stuff, I'm gonna take me 2 weeks off and go out camping and go into some areas. 'Cause I need a vacation, dude.
Tennessee Big Hole. I think so, maybe. Like I said, the furthest down south I've been is North Carolina, and that was when I was like 10 years old. So
Now we're like,
no, we went to Virginia first when we were young. Then we went to North Carolina for
no,
we drove to North Carolina from Virginia for that family reunion.
well, no, because we didn't have the family reunion when we went down there with Auntie. We went down with Auntie twice. The family reunion, we all went down.
Yeah, because mom and dad drove down.
Yeah.
Well,
the second time Auntie is where when Sheldon was her security for that incident.
Yeah, but she was cool, dude. He used to sing us "The Devil Went Down to Georgia." It's like first time I've ever heard that song. He was singing it, and I just had to have him keep repeating it. I was like, "Yo, can you sing that again?" That's fucking
Bro, that's a great song. Dude, that song is fire. I know that entire song, dude.
Oh, I love that shit. I was like, "Yo, I'm like, yo, can you sing that again?" So Ralph said it makes him wonder, with summer coming around the corner, if any Gatorman sightings will crop up. With what? I've probably. I mean, I'm not really familiar with where they've seen. I know the Skateboard Swamp. I know that's where that kid had the that fucking lizard thing jump on his car, right? But I'm not
want to say I've heard a story out of the Green Swamp before in Florida.
I feel like all those stories come out of Florida, don't they? All the gators, yeah. I don't know, I think so, but that's if people are out there in those areas where these things are going to be caught. I mean, I wonder how many with the weather heating up and anything like that, how many of these mysterious animal deaths are going to start popping up. Oh,
Oh, like like the massive bird die-offs and stuff.
that people being killed
Ang-
by packs of wild animals, shit like that.
Anglerfish coming up from the deepest part of the ocean and washing up on beaches. Everyone knows what an anglerfish is, right?
Yeah, don't they got that weird spike on the back of their fin?
Nah, they have like this thing on that comes off the top of their head that
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
kind of illuminates itself.
Yeah, they dangle that like a worm.
It was a few years ago, like a few of them just washed up on a beach in California. It's crazy.
Bro, I remember I went when I was in Maine. I went out on a drag boat and we caught a bunch of them things. Dude, they're really weird. Like their head would be as big as a basketball, but their body would be real short and tiny. They're weird looking.
It's a little bug.
Or whatever's down in the deepest parts of the ocean starts to come up. I'm telling you, man, there's got to be a freaking megalodon still swimming around somewhere.
There's people. There's been claims that it's been caught on camera in the last like few years. I don't know if it's really a megalodon, but it was
Well, you ever see that one
shark.
photo where it was I think it was a German U-boat and they had it looked like a big ass shark or something right next to it.
Yeah,
That was about
megalodon is 100%. 100%. There's still megalodon, like 1,000%. Like I would think any of the sea creatures would still exist. When the Earth flooded, they were already sea creatures, so I would think a lot of these things still exist.
Yeah, they just went down to the deepest parts of the ocean, like the Mariana Trench.
I think the best evidence for me was the rescue helicopter that caught it with a megalodon swum underneath it. Did you see that?
I don't think I ever seen that.
Yes, you had, dude. You had to go look it up immediately. Like I'm telling you, that is epic. Helicopter rescue sees megalodon, something like that. What do you think about the documentary that the Discovery Channel did on the mermaid things? Do you think that's bullshit? I mean, I believe mermaids are real, but
that was a mockumentary.
A mockumentary?
Yeah.
But the event took place, right?
No.
So they made all that shit up.
They made all that shit up.
Them dirty bastards.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what a mockumentary is supposed to do. It's
I thought it's to mock up what a story that actually happened, but then they do like a reaccount of it.
no.
No.
Nah, that was bullshit. Trust me, people have probably seen some wild shit down there in the oceans or whatever. No, I wasn't a mermaid believer, but then I started thinking, I'm like, well, we really know more about outer space than we do our own oceans.
What about the mermaids that they catch in the nets on the videos that you see? And the spears, all that.
I know which one you're talking about.
I think that mermaid document, they did take some of the videos that they have found on the internet and used it in that documentary. But a bunch of that stuff was CGI or planned or something like that.
Remember, I'm talking about I'm strictly talking about the ones they got on YouTube or whatever. Like
some of them are good. Some of them are damn good.
And then another one. What sells me on the mermaid is the cave drawings over in Rome and in that area where they had big battles with them and stuff. That's what really sold me.
Well, I was what was it? Was it last week I was talking about it? Well, Jay, I think I sent you the video. There was a guy who I don't know if he's an actor or a comedian or something, but he was on the Joe Rogan Experience and he was talking about how he was out in like France or something like that in this cold, and they told him like don't go in the water at night or whatever. Him and this little kid, they went in the water and he said that something came swimming into the cove like a torpedo. Then it jumped out the water. He said it had a man torso with like a fish lower half, and when it jumped out the water, it looked at them and like dived right back in the water. He said it was about 10 foot long, and the look it gave them like, "Yo, get the hell out of the water. This is my area." But he was
Really?
told not to talk about it because it's a tourist area, and what the hell is his name? I can't remember it. If you go on YouTube and you type in Joe Rogan mermaids, it'll come up.
Good point, Rafian. The aquatic type cryptids that do appear like mermaids of myth, they call them sirens. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought sirens were the ones that like lure you to like rocks and stuff like that where you crash your ship.
GNA, I completely agree with you 100% that there are UFOs underneath our water. There's just too many photos and reports of huge motherships or stuff like that coming out of the oceans of this world. I mean, like Bass said a couple minutes ago, we know more about space than we do our own oceans. For all we know, they could be going down in some offshoot cave system down into what might be the inner Earth. And I believe in the inner Earth more than I believe a flat Earth theory. Sorry, you flat earthers out there. I said what I said.
And if you have a good point to prove why the Earth is flat, please join the stream. We'll hear you out.
No, I think there's the Earth is hollow, and a lot of these cryptids come out of these deep cave systems.
Yeah,
And I think mountain monsters had a good theory about that. Some of these things coming out of that mammoth cave system shit.
You want a good example of that? Go watch the latest King Kong movie.
Yeah, that we all well. You and I, and I'm sure Chase knows that they put all that shit out there as a way of conditioning you. That's soft conditioning. The tunnel system with the maglev cars that go across the world in minutes. Come on now, we've been hearing about that shit since what, the early 2000s, Bass, when we really started looking into this stuff. What if the inner Earth is a dimensional reference? Interesting. My grandfather was in World War II, and he swears there are mermaids. He said they used to see them off the ships. See that? My mom's dad served in the Korean War he was in. Bass.
Yeah.
The Korean War. That's what Grandpa G was in.
Well, Grandpa Joe? No, he was in World War II.
It was World War II?
Yep, he got drafted. Dude, Berger did the research. He got the ancestry and all that stuff like that. Our great-grandfather served in World War I. Grandpa served in World War II.
See, I wish I was like really into this stuff when we were younger, when he was alive, because he passed away in like 2002, and we weren't into this stuff, and I wish I could just sat down and asked him questions about anything that he's seen and shit like that, or even our mom, dude. I'd have loved to know where her head was, because after she had passed, me and Bass started going through stuff, and we were finding like we found a bunch of books on tape, like Whitley Strieber, The Secret School, Union, stuff like that.
She
And
had
it
that
was
book, The Devil's Triangle, where it had like a bunch of encounters from the Bermuda Triangle,
it's just a bunch of stuff, and it's like
Communion.
we never knew that until after. And I don't know why she would have not like told us about that. That might have been an interest of hers or something. Um uh Bass and I have been told that she didn't want one of us being like ridiculed for something that we could do when we were younger, because she could apparently her or one of her siblings could do the same shit. If I'm getting that right, if I'm remembering that right. And so I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason why Bass and I have been seeing the damn UFOs all pretty much every year.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna have to.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Chase. Be safe out there.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all, and
Yep.
see you later, everybody.
Yep. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
Oh, yeah, but like I had no idea she was into that stuff. Like when I started finding the books, like The Secret School on tape, I'm like, what? What?
I was like, what the hell is a secret school?
Yeah, like I didn't even know what that. We didn't even know what it was at the time. Yeah.
Communion, didn't know what communion was. The Bermuda Triangle book, that was very interesting. I remember a few stories out of that book. It's called The Devil's Triangle. I forgot who it was by though.
Yeah, it was by David. It was a book by Whitley Strieber called The Secret School, and I'm gonna have to go back and read it.
I believe that was the book that came out after Communion.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm yawning. I was at work at like 4 o'clock this morning. I'm not sleeping though. I'm wide awake, sir. But no, actually, I have to look up because I never did take the time to read The Secret School. I've read Communion, which was a really good book. Never took the time to read Secret School, which I might end. I'm gonna have to do that. That's gonna go into my Kindle.
Yep.
Yeah, Diane. I think so. I don't know, because when Bass and I were, she did tell us one thing about our dad. No, a couple stories about our dad. One night before we were born, he woke up in a panic, screaming they were coming to get me. Screaming they're coming to get him. They're coming to get him. They're coming through the walls. And he said that like some grays were coming through the walls, for him. And like he freaked the hell out. And then one time he was at work, and this is when Bass and I were, well, we were maybe like 1, maybe 2, and he used to work. He worked like overnight shift at like what was called an infirmary. And one night he freaked the hell out, and he had to have my grandfather, his dad, had to go there and pick him up from work and bring him home, because he said like 2 grays had walked through the wall and started fucking coming towards him. So there might be a little history on that. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then you got all of our uncles who experienced strange stuff. family members.
That's all on mom's side though. Like the
You got
UFOs and stuff like that.
the 2 stories from Uncle Perry. Uncle Aaron, he served in the military, but I never really asked him. I never really heard him talk about anything like that.
No.
He was more of a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Oh yeah, there was a story from Uncle Perry where they were young kids, probably like 11, 12 years old. They were walking across the train tracks. They seen this strange looking figure on the train tracks. They ran home to go get their fishing nets to go to try to catch the shit. And when they came back to where the area was, they seen a light lifting off from the backside of the park. Or when him and his buddies, they were going out to like some kind of like field party or some shit like that, and they were driving down the road, and a bright light hit the car. The next thing you know, they woke up at the field party.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just. Oh wait, dude. Truth, do you remember what Phil's dad said? You remember Phil, right?
Phil's dad, whose brother worked security, right?
It was a family member. I don't know if it was his brother or his cousin or something like that.
I think it's his brother. Yeah, I remember what he said. My uncle had a friend, and they were really close and shit, and they would talk sometimes. And my uncle relayed this story to me. Relayed the story to us, telling us that the kid Phil's dad had a brother that worked. He worked security at out in Nevada, and he's like, "Yo, there's aliens crawling all over that damn place." When he was there were. It's pretty.
They never gave us a time frame or anything like that, but
damn, I wish I wrote down a lot of these stories people were telling us.
Or at least had a decent ass cell phone back in the day where you could just hit the record button, not those damn flip phones.
Reptilians aren't like slugs. Yes, Diane, I think they do follow families and bloodlines. That's why I'm kind of like sketchy. Well, I wouldn't say sketchy, but I'm wary about the shit because I got four boys. You know what I mean? And I don't want, if there has been some kind of interaction with me or my family, I really don't want that to happen to them. I mean, granted, the thing that happened, the major thing that happened in 2002, 2003, I think it was, that was all my fault. I wholeheartedly admit that.
Yes,
don't go chasing lights. Don't go chasing lights in the sky, everybody. Don't do it. It's not gonna end well. Yeah, I don't want it following them because I've been told that we're still being visited. But it's more so like a monitoring situation where it's like, yo, stop being nosy. You know what I mean? Like, what are you monitoring? The fact that I go to work and go home? But yeah, it's I just don't want them messing with my kids. You know what I mean? That's a major point of contention with me. They're lucky because my cousin, who won't talk about said happening, told us one time that his daughters said there was little people playing with their feet at night. Am I right,
No,
Cass? Poking their feet.
No, poking her fingers with needles.
Oh. Yeah. So, and that's the cousin that was in the car with us. So, I mean, I'm worried about it, but sorry if there's a generation following.
You know what? I think I finally got his ass to come up tomorrow. I'll ask him a couple of questions.
I think, well, if they are following me, whatever. It's not like I'm an interesting person. But I think there's a reason why me and Bass been fucking why we've been seeing UFOs for God knows how long, and numerous times we've been together when we've seen them. Yeah. Come visit the Hudson Valley, ladies and gentlemen. You'll guaranteed to see a UFO. Have you both been checked for odd objects in your body? Last year, I found a like a BB shaped thing in my shin. Never been there before. Because I always put lotion on. Like I put lotion on my legs after I get out of the shower, and I do that every day. So one day I'm putting lotion on, and on my right shin, I put lotion on, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I feel something like it's on the shin bone where the thin part of the skin is, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I start moving it. I start rubbing it, and you can feel it's like moving around on there, and yeah, I think I had sent the video to Sean G of that shit. It was crazy, and now it's not there anymore. Right?
Oh, the thing in my foot's still there.
No, the thing in my shin is no longer there.
Yeah, I found this back in like 2015 or something like that. Like I had a pain in my foot. Like I just sprained my ankle, so I was like rubbing my foot, and I felt it's kind of like under the vein. It feels like the size of a BB. Well, I didn't think much of it back then. All right. And one day, I think it was like over the summer or something like that. Like I'm on the phone with Vault, and Truth walks in. I'm like, yo, Truth, feel this shit. He's like, what? I feel this shit in my foot. He feels it, and what did it feel like?
It felt like, to me, it felt like a little grain of rice, like a really, really, really small grain of rice.
What? It's still there. I've had people ask me, like, why would you, like, try to get it removed? Like, it's like you gotta understand the placement of it. It's kind of like underneath the vein of my foot, like the major vein of my foot. It's like underneath it.
Good night. Take it easy, Sean G.
Have a good night, Sean. Maybe one day I'll go in for an X-ray, see what the hell it is. Shit, with all the scans they ran on me a couple years ago, I'm surprised they didn't find it.
That's probably why the shit ran to your foot, because they weren't scanning your feet.
True.
You know what I mean? They scan every other part of you from like your knees up. They weren't scanning. They didn't do scans on your feet. I know that. I was there every day, so I'm telling you, that's probably why it moved down to your foot.
Well, no, it was in my foot in 2015.
What the hell happened in 2000? I don't know, man. Dr. Roger was the doctor who removed all the implants, but he died recently. Yeah, he did a lot of those surgeries, removing stuff from people, and some of those are really interesting. If you go Google search Dr. Roger Lear.
Oh yeah, some of them had flesh still stuck to them and stuff like that. They were like real crazy looking. I remember he pulled out one that looked like a little triangle.
Uh, Bass Blues asked if you know if it's magnetic.
Do I know if it? I have no idea. I've never put a magnet to it.
Try radio frequency too.
I would
See if it puts out
need.
a
Well, I'm not. I don't
frequency.
have a. I don't have a RF meter, so I wouldn't be able to do that. And the ones you could download on your phones are horse shit.
Yeah, they're crap. They don't work.
I don't know. I never really like thought about it like that. It was like it's it's more of like a it is what it is type deal. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how long it's been there. I know when I found it, and I know it's still there. So
Get a handheld TV to check.
it's not causing me any pain or anything like that. So
I mean, if they maybe they're interested in twins. You know what I mean?
that's a good thing to look up.
Maybe we piqued their interest because we're identical twins. We pretty much share the same genetic code. We're just a split egg. You know what I mean?
That's
Maybe
a
they're
possibility. That's something to research. How many sets of twins have had abduction reports and stuff like that? I might have to look that up. No, I'm going to look that up.
food for thought. All right, everybody, but I think we're gonna end it here. I gotta be to work in a few hours, but thank you for joining us, and appreciate everybody for stopping by. Bass, thanks for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. Oh shit! What am I doing here? Close that. All right. So we will talk to you guys soon. Well, remember on Thursdays, I'm going to try to do streams from now on. So look for impromptu Thursdays. All right, everybody, take it easy.